Welcome back to Signature Scent Reviews. Man, I have before me right now a fragrance I've been waiting for a while to get my nose on. This is Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme. Now, I've been looking at this fragrance for probably about a year. I first heard about the designer, George Zaharoff, through a subscriber, not a subscriber, actually a channel, a fragrance review channel that I watch, been watching for a while, is Ross over at TLTG Reviews, and he basically introduced me via his videos to this brand. Never heard of him in my life, and so I looked at the guy's videos. Man, he went around the world getting the ingredients for this fragrance. I mean, Southeast Asia for the ouds. He went to go get the Bulgarian rose. He got the lavender, the sandalwood. I mean, like, go and watch his videos. It's very interesting to see his story and see how this fragrance came together. But let's get into it. So this is a woody aromatic. It was introduced in 2018, and this is one of those. It reminds you of one of those classy, old school fougères of the past, with the quality of the fragrance, the scent of the fragrance, the presentation of the fragrance, and just the overall experience of the fragrance. Because many people that are into fragrances, you got to understand, fragrance is not only about how something smells or the scent. It's about a feeling. You get a feeling when you spray certain fragrances on. And I know that resonates with some of you guys and gals when I say that. So this one is one, when I spray it, I just feel some kind of way. You know, once I got it and I finally smelled it and I sprayed it on, I was like, man, you know, this is some quality juice. I mean, it's really good. It really smells great. When I say it smells great, it's not going to smell great to everyone, again, because this has real oud in it. And the oud is just a scent that you have to get used to. I mean, it's not something that you can introduce to a new nose. It's kind of like wine. If you don't like wine at first, and then you start drinking wines more and more you drink it, you start appreciating the different types of wines and the different ages of wines and things of that nature. Same thing with whiskeys and cigars and so on and so forth. But immediately on spraying this, I knew this was a quality fragrance. I knew the ingredients were natural, and it definitely, even at 150 whatever dollars, it's even below its price value in my opinion. This could easily sell for twice the amount that it costs. Now, if you get a chance to get a sample of this, please sample it first. But I can tell you from my nose and from my experience, this is a wonderful fragrance. It's a beautiful fragrance. There's nothing like it out there. This is for very classy events. It's a signature scent. You can wear this all year round, actually. Even with the oud, you can wear this all year round. Just like the John Varvatos fragrance that I just mentioned in my previous video. This is similar in that sense that you can wear this at pretty much any occasion. Even if you want to wear it casually, you could. But I think if you're curious about this, I would at least get a sample first before spending the money. I don't want you guys getting mad at me and saying, man, you overhyped this fragrance. I'm not overhyping it. For me, I love this fragrance. I'm probably going to always have some. I'm going to always keep a bottle. I wasn't a reviewer when George Zaharoff was, sending everyone these bottles. So, George, if you want to send me another one, I'll send you my information. But at any rate, this is really, really a really nice fragrance, man. Like, again, I know I say that a lot, but I'm enjoying it. And again, aromatic fougères is my favorite genre of fragrances. Absolutely my favorite genre. I mean, so this is just like, for me, the pinnacle of aromatic fougères in a sense, with the contents of this. But I don't want to bore you guys too much. This fragrance is definitely one to try if you want a challenge, if you want to have something that is of value in your collection, something that you're not going to regret buying. Even if you don't like it at first, just let it sit. Just let it sit and let your nose catch up to it, because some of you guys only have 5 bottles of Nautica or Freshies. And I'm not trying to insult you, but you haven't experienced a lot of fragrances, so you cannot judge fragrances from that limited experience. I mean, there are tons of fragrances that I know in my early days I would have, made a face when I smelled it, but now I'm able to appreciate those. So once you build your collection up and get used to different scents and different smells and get your fragrance education up, then you'll be able to appreciate a fragrance like this. So I don't want to get too long-winded. I'm just telling you that this is probably one of my, out of all of the bottles that I have hundreds probably, and this is up there. Like, this is up there in my top, maybe top 3 fragrances as far as quality goes, especially. So I'm just wanted to bring this Zaharoff to you guys' attention. You can find it on I think it's Zaharoff.com, or you can get it in Nordstrom's. I think, I'm not sure, but I know definitely at the website. So if you really are into fragrances and you haven't gotten your nose on this, then you're gonna really, really love this. If you're new to fragrances, I'd say get your noses primed a little bit before you can actually appreciate a fragrance like this, because again, this is all natural. It lasts long. The ingredients in it, the patchouli, the sandalwood, the oud, the lavender, the vanilla, everything in here is natural. The rose, just go down the list. This incense, when you spray it, it has all these notes that I like. It's a fougere. It's really an all year. That's why it's called signature pour homme. It's a signature scent. So I really can't describe it to you guys. It's just one of those you have to get your nose on. But I just wanted to introduce it to you so you can, if it's not on your radar, go ahead and watch the videos. It's very interesting to watch how this fragrance came to be. And you don't really get to see that a lot of times with fragrances, but this one has a story behind it. So check it out on YouTube. Look up George Zaharoff, or look up the fragrance channel that he has. I think it's just Zaharoff, how it's spelled on here. But very interesting house, very interesting story, very nice, great, interesting fragrance. I really love this stuff. So that's all I have for you guys now. Signature Scent Review signing off, and peace.